Welcome into Wager Talk TV alongside Andy Lang and Jimmy Adams of Wager Talk. I'm Megan Payton. We've got NFL action to talk about. Only 2 weeks left in the regular season. We're eyeing Patriots Dolphins in AFC East battle. The Dolphins are an underdog. Patriots -3. Totals at 41.5, and kickoff is at 1 p.m. Eastern. The poor Patriots have suffered a couple of back-to-back heartbreaking losses, but they have to win in order to stay alive if they want to make the playoffs. The fans are begging for a quarterback change. They're begging for better play calling. Meanwhile, the Dolphins have a 67% chance at making the playoffs. Tua in concussion protocol. We are expecting to see Teddy Bridgewater under center. Jimmy, anything you're eyeing for Dolphins Patriots?
Well, Megan, so this line has moved so much that I don't think you can back the Patriots anymore. If I have to make a play on this game, it's going to be on the Dolphins. So Tua's out, like you mentioned, in concussion protocol, and that gives us Teddy Bridgewater, and he's a capable backup. I mean, he's at least a veteran. And he has weapons around him, obviously. Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, they could be in for a big game against a suspect New England secondary. New England's rushing attack has not been good, and the Dolphins have been great against the run. And they're going to put the ball in Mac Jones's hands, and that's something I want more of as a favorite. This has not been your normal Bill Belichick coach team, and I think it's safe to say at this point that asking Matt Patricia to make the offensive play calls was a huge mistake. Miami just needs to not hurt themselves with turnovers and penalties. They've got a decent matchup here, and the line has moved at the +3 price. The only way I could look would be Miami in this one, Megan.
I agree with you, Jimmy. I don't think people give enough credit to Teddy Bridgewater and the way that he's able to come in when it matters. He's a consistent backup, one of the better backups in this league. I think could potentially be a starter again in the NFL. Miami's still second in the league in passing yards per game. I don't think that should change too much with Bridgewater. And Andy, how are you going to eye this one? Any props that you're going to target?
Yeah, I believe in Teddy Bridgewater, and I don't believe in what's going on with this New England team. And I think he's good enough to get Tyreek Hill over his receiving total. I was debating whether or not to go back. I was going back and forth between Waddle and Tyreek Hill. Once Tua was ruled out, I think a lot of people kind of soured on the Dolphins a little bit. Not me. Last time Teddy Bridgewater played, he threw a lot to Tyreek Hill. He had 12 catches, 177 yards in that game. And last week, Joe Burrow threw for 375 yards against the Patriots. Jamar Chase and T. Higgins had big games. I'm not scared to take Tyreek Hill with Bridgewater, especially because the weather looks like it's going to be good. Small chance of rain, but that's in the morning. High in that area of 56 in the early and late afternoon. So normally around this time of year, we're looking at cold weather and, can Miami go up north and play? Well, they were productive at Buffalo in the cold weather. It looks like this weather is going to be good. I think this might be the nail in the coffin for the New England Patriots. I think Miami goes in there, plays well, and maybe squeaks out a win behind a big game from Tyreek Hill. So give me Tyreek Hill over his receiving yards.
I like that. Dolphins had a big win against the Patriots early in the season, 20-7. That was in New England, so they're going to be at their home field on Sunday. I like Dolphins here as well. Great stuff from Andy and Jimmy. We appreciate you here at Wager Talk TV. You can go on Twitter right now, give them a follow at Bum Sports for Andy and at Jimmy Adams Vegas for Jimmy. You can also find some of their stuff at WagerTalk.com. Stay with us, though. We still have one more game to preview in NFL Week 17.